Danhausen's story is taking a very interesting twist, so we'll see the possibilities there. We'll also check out what's changing for some young superstars and much more. Starting things off with Danhausen and how his storyline could start affecting a lot of other superstars as well. We know that ever since the Backlash event, Danhausen has been trying to perfect his cloning machine. He didn't get things right at Backlash. He was expecting an exact clone of himself to pop up there during that match, but what he got instead was a bunch of mini-Hausens. So ever since that happened, he's been back up in his lab trying to correct his mistakes on the cloning machine. But not only is he working on the cloning machine, Danhausen now has two big test subjects that he's directly working with now, and that's The Miz and Kit Wilson. The Miz and Kit Wilson were both electrocuted in Danhausen's lab, and that has resulted in some pretty crazy things for those two characters. For The Miz, it has frozen him, and The Miz can only speak using catchphrases from his entire WWE career, even some old ones that he hasn't used in a long time. For Kit Wilson, he's also stuck saying his catchphrases. And now the latest superstar to get lightly electrocuted was Matt Cardona. And once Matt got hit, he started using some catchphrases from back in his days as Zack Ryder. Danhausen even refers to Matt Cardona directly as Zack Ryder when speaking to him. Matt Cardona kept this gimmick going on social media, where he also used some Zack Ryder catchphrases on the caption of his Instagram post. It does not seem like Danhausen captured Matt Cardona as a test subject. Matt was able to walk away, but it's clear that Matt is still feeling some of the effects. Judging by the direction of the writing so far, getting hit by Danhausen's cloning machine and electricity apparently causes someone to revisit previous phases and eras of their WWE careers. Now, will the superstars officially switch back and be stuck in their previous gimmicks and characters? That part of the equation we don't know quite yet, but it looks like Matt Cardona will be the key to figuring out that answer. Matt got hit with the power and instantly started dropping Zack Ryder lines. And since Matt is still walking around freely, but still feeling some effects, we'll have to see if he's now going through a weekly transition to turn back into the Zack Ryder. That could be the story direction they're going with here. But knowing this regime's deep love for slow burns, it may take 6 months for Matt Cardona to fully transition back into Zack Ryder again. But either way, it's an interesting story concept. We just have to see how they plan on using it. Liv Morgan was in the headlines this weekend after suffering an apparent lower leg injury in the middle of a live event match in the UK. The referee did raise the dreaded X symbol after Liv's injury, but Liv was able to finish the match and limped to the back. There's still no official word on Liv's status, but reports seem to indicate that it was just a scare and that Liv is okay. Liv suffering an injury would be catastrophic for WWE, of course, because she has so much revolving around her at the moment. She is the world champion, she's in the Queen of the Ring finals, and everyone expects her to have a big title defense at SummerSlam. And of course the whole story with Roxanne as well. So they really need Liv, and it looks like she's gonna be okay following that situation. Rising star in NXT, Meghan Walker, has been making a name for herself after going from track star to WWE superstar. And it seems like she's officially been given a brand new ring name. She's no longer Meghan Walker in WWE. Her new ring name within the company is Kylee Quinn. So with a new official WWE name being given to her, fans are hoping for more big things to be coming her way. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.